Hey there everybody, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. It's wonderful to be here with you again today. I must apologize, I was to do the reading yesterday. It totally slipped my mind. There's been a change in my schedule, and so it just didn't seem like it was Friday to me all day. But anyways, here I am on Saturday doing it for you. And we're going to find out what you, the collective, most needs to hear today. And we're going to start off with, I think this is the Wentwood Tarot. And no, we're not going to start off with this one. We're actually, see, I'm trying to change things up, and then, you know, I love change, I do, but it doesn't mean I'm organized. So let's find out from the Lenormand decks. Here I've got two of them together to find out what some information on what actually is going to inform the rest of the reading when I start pulling the tarot. And then we'll finish off with a card from the Dream Gate Oracle. And that's what we're going to do. So, without further ado, let's begin. I've already asked Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to be here. Okay, what's the message today, Archangel Michael? Imprisonment. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards. And lovers. Okay, wealthy man and lovers. So, right away, you would see here with imprisonment, wealthy man and lovers, it's definitely talking about a masculine energy. Okay, it may not be a man like collective. This may be you as a woman, you know, in your masculine energy. But generally, Lenormand, when a man comes out, it's a man. When the woman comes out, it's obviously the woman. But we have lovers here, and the lovers is, you know, it's about making a choice. It's about doing the right thing. Making the decision that's right for you, kind of thing. There's a relationship, could mean a relationship between two, could be the divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, the twin flame energies together. And then we have imprisonment over here. What this tells me when I'm looking at this is that this man, who would be very much like the King of Pentacles of the Tarot, because he's a wealthy man, he has stability in his life, he has security in his life, and he knows how to navigate the 3D world, especially when it comes to finances, most particular, but many other things. So he leads by example for others, because he, you know, he's a wealthy man. He's like the king, right? And he may be working with others to help them, you know, to manage their own finances, to build up an investment portfolio, whatever it is, or to build kingdoms, like for example, to start their own business, or to expand on a corporation, you know, to level up the business, like taking it to the next level, kind of thing. He could be a consultant, or he's just a very, very affluent and prosperous individual in his own right. Like either he's come from money, and so he functions in his life from that, or he's made he has worked up the ranks in the business and become a CEO, or is took over the business, or could be somebody who is just a very hard worker who has worked themselves to the top, right? That have made something out of themselves with the work that they do, and they make good money. They make good money. They live either quite lavishly or just very well. Live well. That there's no need for them to scrimp and save or anything like that. They're comfortable. They're very comfortable. Imprisonment here means that something, they're feeling stuck. It could kind of like be the Eight of Swords in the tarot, or the Hangman, feeling stuck, that you just can't, he or this masculine energy can't move forward towards a relationship that they're looking at. There's somebody that they're in love with, and that they would love to choose to be with, but something's keeping them, holding them back from doing that. Okay, something's holding them back from doing that. So that's what I got from that. Now let's find out what the story is to expand on it with the tarot. Archangel Michael, if you please tell us more about this story. We're going to do it, the spread, the way I've always done it lately, starting with the most recent past energy is the Empress. Right away, this is what I got. Is that this one wants to be with that one, or this one is married to, you know, an Empress, has a spouse, in other words. But we'll find out. Okay, what led up to this person being the Empress, the collective. Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands, and what? Let's clarify the Page of Wands, Archangel Michael. We have the Hangman. Yeah. So, okay, what I got right away, and it's not going to be for everyone, but what I got right away was that the two of you and this person, had an argument. Page of Wands. Had an argument in the past because they were, you know, not doing anything, not making a move towards you, towards the relationship, right? They were sitting like on the fence kind of thing, so to speak, sitting on the fence. And it could be because, it would be because they're in a relationship with somebody else. This could be their wife, or this is you, the Empress, okay, that you have evolved since this time. You have learned something. You've learned that there is this person here is just, they're stuck in their ways, they're stuck in their thinking. You know, they have a relationship that they're in, they may not be happy in it, and they may very well want to be with you in this relationship. The choice is always up to them, right? But they're not choosing to make that choice, to make that move towards you. They're choosing to hang back, to stay back. Okay, so it is sort of their own prison. They self-imprisoned themselves as a result of what's going on in their life currently with whoever they're in their life with. They are choosing to stay in that situationship. They're choosing that over being free to be with you. Okay, and let's find out more. Can Archangel Michael please clarify? I'm going to just pull from the deck the Empress card. Two of Wands. There. The Two of Wands means somebody's at a crossroads. So somebody is needing to choose between the who they're with and who they want to be with. And the Empress is you, collective. Okay, the Empress is you. Now again, these are energies that are they're just energies. They're not necessarily feminine and masculine. I mean, man or woman. Pardon me. This may not be a woman in the collective. You may be a masculine or a man watching this reading, and so you're just in your Empress energy. Okay, that's all that means. But they're at a crossroads with respect to, this is the same thing, is that they have a decision to make, and their decision right now, and has always been, is to be with somebody else, to be in a situation that doesn't bring them to your doorstep. Okay, so let's find out what the environmental energy is. We have the Ace of Cups. Well, it's all about love. I mean, really, there's just a new beginning of love that's on, what do they call it? It's on offer right now. And this is the divine offer. The divine sets the energies up for us. And that's the environmental energy. Sets the energies up for us. It'll be up to us, again, making decisions and making choice. It's up to us whether or not we're going to capitalize or take advantage of the energy that is available to us. Okay, but there is love in their heart. They love you. They have great love for you, Empress. Okay, they have great love for you. So again, if you're a man watching this reading, you could be in your Empress energy, feminine energy. This is healing, this is abundance, this is love, nurturing. It's really great energy. And maybe you're in same-sex relationship, or if you're not, it's that there's somebody who is like in their King of Pentacles energy, but it's a feminine for you if you're not into same-sex relationships. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that was clear. So there is a lot of love, and the divine knows it. Divine knows it. Okay, this is like telling a secret right here. The divine is telling you right here that whoever is on your mind, that has been choosing all along not to be with you, they may be coming off as being aloof. Maybe they're coming off as not being in contact with you and not revealing their innermost secrets, their truth about how they feel about you and what they wish they could do. They may not have revealed it to you. They may have been kind of cold to you at times. Just kind of leaving you dangling, wondering, well, what do they think? What do they feel about it? What would they want to do? They're not revealing anything. Okay, but this is a revealment right here, is that the divine is saying there's great love in this person's heart for you, Empress, and it's reversed. You have great love for them. The divine knows it. Is right here. It's right here. Whether you want to admit it, or you want to have, to actually face those feelings, that's another story. But the divine knows. The divine knows us more than we know ourselves, right? Knows our heart. So then let's find out what your energy is in this story. The Ten of Cups. Well, okay, the Ten of Cups is that you are already as a relationship. You are already in a relationship, a love relationship. You're in a Ten of Cups with somebody. Okay, so yeah, they've got a decision to be made. You've got a decision to be made. So both of you are in relationships. You're currently in relationships, both of you. And again, it's like whether you're happy and feeling fulfilled in that relationship, that's to be learned. That's to remain to be seen, because we have this here that's telling on us, telling on you. Okay, that there's love for this person. This one loves you. They may be with somebody else, and you are with somebody else. So that's your relations. That's your truth right there, is that you're in a commitment with somebody. You're in a relationship, a Ten of Cups. Whether you're married or just with a long-term partner, you're in that. And you might have kids with them, or a kid, or whatever, family, all that good stuff, right? Or it depends how you look at it. But yeah, you are ingrained. You're weaved into a community of family and children. All right? So we'll find out what the situation energy is. Two of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles. The situation is juggling. Juggling, right? Trying to find a balance. A balance between what's in your heart and what it is that you know. Okay? What's in your heart and what you know. Balance of mind and heart. Heart and mind. Juggling between two things. So, let's say, Empress, you're in a current relationship right now. Is this the one that's in your heart? or is this the one that you're in your mind over, and vice versa? Okay, for example, you are in a long-term relationship or married. Well, you might be in it for, you may not be feeling fulfilled. There may be more days than not where you're feeling unfulfilled because you have this love for this other person that's on your mind a lot. Okay, so you might be thinking, I love this other person, love to be with them, just like they may be thinking the same thing. I love this person, but I'm with this other person, and if I leave this, it's like as though the situation is saying you're worried about what other people are going to think about you if you were to walk away from this commitment, as they would be doing for their commitment. They feel like it's the thing that's holding them back, but all of us have the power to free ourselves. All of us do, right? And we do. We just may not feel like it, but we do. So, and when we make a decision to actually free ourselves from a commitment, it may not be pretty at first at all. It might feel really, really terrible for even quite some time. It might feel terrible, and you may be asking asking yourself if you've done the right thing. Is all this heartache worth it, right? We all probably would go through that, or most of us anyways. So we'd be second guessing ourselves, our decisions, and whatnot, and it just brings heartache into our emotional body, and we're just feeling like the clouds couldn't get any heavier, or it couldn't rain any harder in your life right now. But you've got it. That's because you're trying to find a balance between your heart and mind, that if you were to really follow your heart, that you would have to walk away from this because your heart is speaking to this one. But again, it takes two to tango. If they're not going to do that, then if you do it, these are the things you might be thinking. How do I know they'll do it? How do I know that they would walk away from their commitment if I did? So if I turned away from everything that I've got in this commitment right here, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to my kids? That sort of thing, if you have them. What's going to happen to me? Will I be left out of the loop somewhere? It's because this person is still continuing to remain in their commitment. They're not taking that faithful step forward like you would be. So what the divine is saying here, the situation is begging you to find that balance first, to find out what it is that you truly want moving forward in your life, what you truly want. Do you want to be in a relationship that's not fulfilling to you? And if you do, can you find a way to feel fulfilled in it? Okay, that heart and mind balance. If you decide to turn your back on this relationship, then you want to know if you're going to be okay doing that, if it's going to be okay for you. You don't have a crystal ball, obviously. Maybe you don't work. Maybe you would need another place to live because they're going to take the house, whatever the situation is. Do you have friends and family to fall back on? There's so many questions, so many balls up in the air, as they say, that you have to find the ability to successfully juggle, right? Juggle when you decide to rock the boat in a otherwise secure situation that you're in. And they would be doing the same too. But unless you've got the finances to step out on your own, like this person's got the finances to step out on their own, they may lose a great portion of their finances walking away from their commitment, but maybe they work and they still have that great job that they do, still drawing in an income. Are you? If you're not, then it's understandable that you'd you'd be feeling quite apprehensive about stepping out on this relationship, to turning your back on it, because you're secure here. You're secure here. So what is it that you really want? Do you want security more so than you want that great, that great love in your life? What is it? Do you want that more than the other? Now, if your heart is panging for that great love in your life, and you don't feel like you're giving to this one 100%, then you have to decide if you don't follow your heart, what then? What then can happen? So let's ask Oracle. If you don't follow your heart, well, let's go with you following your heart. Let's do that, okay? Because it's going to tell us. If you find that balance, you follow your heart, okay? You turn your back you make that decision to turn your back on this relationship to go towards what your heart is calling for. Let's see what the potential outcome is. Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Shadow, which is the Devil card, okay, and the Four of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so if you follow your heart, you are going to be, this energy here, the Queen of Swords, it's all about seeking the truth. Fairly too. Like this is not the King of Swords where it's just black and white and it's just cut through the BS, right straight to the truth. This one here, it seeks the truth too, this energy does, but it will hear others out. It will consider. It'll be discerning. It'll be more discerning, like taking into consideration other things, other people, other situations, what are the circumstances, that sort of thing. Okay? The Four of Swords is kind of like taking a respite time, just letting the swords just support you for now, kind of lay it down and try to find some healing time here. Okay, the Shadow is the energy of the Devil, right? And this is like there could be just so much of an obsession right now about going on between your thoughts and your feelings towards this relationship and this relationship. It's like, do I do this? Do I go with this one, or do I go with that one? Do I stay with this one? Do I go with that one? This back and forth thinking that you're hanging on for dear life to something. And I would say it's become an obsession. The obsession here, now you have to determine yourself, what are you obsessing over? Obsessing over security? Again, this is that balancing act. Obsessing over being secure in your life and maybe not necessarily feeling 100% fulfilled with the partner you have in your life? Or are you going to decide to let the security, the safety net of the security of this relationship go to seek that great love in your life? And of course, you don't know if they're going to do that too, so you may not even end up with this one. But look at it this way. Look at it this way. Let's say you did turn your back on this and decided that you can create any kind of life, abundant, prosperous life, a meaningful life, all in your own power, because you're an empress. You're evolved. You're not just a wife, you're evolved and evolving. Okay, so there's many things that you can do. You have so much, you have so many resources at your fingertips. You just have to open your eyes and you have to ask. Ask the divine, ask other people. Okay, but if you decide to turn your back on this one and you follow your heart to make yourself available for this relationship here, and it doesn't work out, that they don't do the same on their end, so you don't end up with them anyways, you are going to find that happiness, that fulfillment, because you're following your heart now. And you've got that balance, okay? You're following your heart. You've actually, what do you call it? You have let go of, the secure, that safety of the security, or the security of the safety net in your life, that you've said, it's not as important, it's not that important enough for me to feel unfulfilled in a relationship. You strike that on your own, and this person doesn't follow suit, someone else comes along. Someone else comes along, or you just simply find happiness just in the life you are living as an empress, surrounded by and fulfilled by the abundance of life itself, feeling safe and secure in your own skin, loving yourself, that sort of thing. Because, when you walk away from something that's not fulfilling you, and you've done it, you did it, it's like, you say to yourself, I can't believe it, I actually did it. You found that courage to do it. You should be so proud of yourself and patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you might have some hard days at first. There might be some emotionally difficult days, maybe even physically difficult days. But the divine, remember, has got this new love for you. Now, it doesn't have to be this one. It will be something else if it's not this one. Okay? This is just an environmental energy that the divine has set up for you. All right? You loving yourself. That's what the Ace of Cups also means. You loving yourself, finding self-love. Yourself by actually making a decision that involves you fulfilling yourself, not looking to a person in your life to do that for you, but to look to you, the divine, to do that with you and for you. Okay? To live in a relationship because of the security and the safety of it, that's your decision. Obviously, it might be too much to ask, might be too fearful for you. But if you were to make the decision to walk away from what's already established in your life, to go out on your own and maybe end up with this one, the divine is going to have that red carpet rolled out for you. It's going, as long as you keep listening to your heart, your mind, through that meditative time where you're taking respite in seeking guidance, through just letting your thoughts just laying your thoughts down for a time each day to find the guidance to take you further on your journey to that, into yourself, into self-love. Because as you become a magnet of self-love, you start attracting people in your life, whether it's this one, he or she finally wakes up and says, look, they're on their own, and they did it so bravely, and they're living it like this. What's the matter with me? Why don't I do the same? They'll follow by, you will lead by example, and they'll follow your example. But right now, you are in that energy of being obsessed over, hanging on, and worrying about money too. Like, if you were to leave this, what would your finances be like for you? How could you do it? You have that very, very deep fear, I would say, a deep fear of not knowing how you'd make it out there on your own without this kind of security in your life. And so let's find out from the what is it, Oracle? The Dreamgate Oracle. Let's find out from the Dreamgate Oracle to see if they can give you some insight on your quandary about finding that balance. Should I stay or should I go, right? Should I stay or should I go? If you're into that, thinking about that right now in your life. I know a lot of you are not, and I'm sorry. The readings come up as they are. The readings come up as they are. Apparently, it's the collective who are listening to my readings that most need to know this information. that the divine is sharing with you through my tarot cards today. So, Archangel Michael, Oracle, what say you? Between worlds. Yeah, that's a decision to be made. Between worlds. So you're in the world right now as somebody who has done a lot of work on yourself. You have found a way to find self-love for yourself. Okay, you've been there, do that. So what you're trying to leave though is the shadow energy going from this to something like this. Okay. Trying to leave the obsession, the fear, that deep-seated fear that something in your childhood conditioned you to have. Okay, well, since this for everybody, it's hard to say what that was. It's different for everybody, but you're between the fear, the gripping fear of being safe and secure because of finances, hanging on to somebody because you fear you won't have enough if you were to leave them. And then following your heart because you have that balance. Okay, following your heart because you found the balance. That's where you are. You've got this deep-seated fear here of letting go of someone, okay, because it's not fulfilling for you. You're in that between world to actually following your heart and being balanced, doing what's right for you. That's where you are. Between worlds. So number 43. Okay, between worlds. I am open to receive new wisdom teachings. And this card here is telling us that would be the best thing for you to do, is to seek the truth during times of relaxing, respite time. I know there is more to be revealed. Yeah, and you will find, if you find meditation or just deep contemplation, doing something that allows you to hear your inner voice. Somewhere between the space of wakeful consciousness and sleep, our mind encounters a very mysterious phase of awareness. This veil has often been described as a twilight bridge that allows us to peer into our ephemeral visions. I wish they wouldn't put words in there. It's hard for me to say. Ephemeral visions, as the structure of our day dissolves into the currents of our dreams. Many mystics, visionaries, writers, and musicians have received powerful insight at this liminal threshold. So I would say, you being an empress, you're receiving insights too. Whether you probably are aware of it. You wouldn't be an empress without being aware of it. There have even been scientific discoveries, works of art, and famous songs that have been revealed during this cusp of wakefulness. Sometimes described as hallucinatory, these access points are often accompanied by sounds, music, threads of conversation, or experiences of light phenomena. For some, it is also a time when spirits, light beings, or elementals reveal themselves as they travel along the membrane of dimensional realities. As we peer into this misty realm, our extrasensory abilities are cracked open and we are given a glimpse into more. You are now being transported to new planes of wisdom to explore the hidden depths of your minds through your own subconscious. This is a place where visions are more permeable and the density of the world can melt away. Let it magnify your sixth sense. As you observe this space, you may also find answers to lingering questions and insights into your earth walk at this time. When you are next in a relaxed state, there's your Four of Swords, either through meditation or as you move in or out of sleep, take note of the mental imagery, drifting thoughts, and auditory sounds that arise. Allow yourself to become fully immersed in the experience. With this card, the message is, there is new light ahead. Here you stand at the edge of powerful truths that call out from the great beyond. Once you cross this surface reality into the space of spirit, the world is forever changed. Your heart is wide open. Perhaps you sense new waves of wisdom shifting into the momentum of your days as you become increasingly aware that there is often more than meets the eye within your surroundings. This is your surroundings right now. Your environment is full of love. Because of this, you are able to discern, the discerning queen, any false truths or illusions unfolding around you. You may also sense the energies of others in the spaces or environments you enter. Now more than ever, you trust the subtle nudges, the note of the patterns, visions, and thoughts that arise before you sleep and upon waking. So what new dreams or visions call out to you from beyond? So yeah, between worlds. So when you go into this meditative state, your relaxation, you'll be seeking the truth. You will be receiving nudges. They say nudges here, but hits of spiritual energy that gives you information that you wouldn't otherwise know. It's just like, kind of, how do I know that? How do I know that, right? And so this is where you are right now. So, have heart, right? Have heart that you're okay. You're okay. You're an empress. You're an empress no matter what you do right now. It's as long as you feel like you're listening to your inner guidance, following your heart, you're going to be safe. You're going to be okay. You don't need, well, you do. You need worldly safety and security, of course. Obviously, this world runs on the energy of monetary manifestations, right? Money makes the world go round, as they say. But so you will need that, but you will be provided for. You will be pointed in the direction of a particular person you need to talk to if you need a job. Other people, other things, places to go. The phone's ringing as you're running out the door, and you feel like this inner nudge that, oh, I can't, dang it, I'm going to be late for whatever appointment. Nope, I got to take that call. And you take the call and you find out it was somebody that you needed, that you've been waiting to hear from about something, right? That's going to help you to your next destination, your next step on your path to being fulfilled, completely fulfilled, abundant, prosperous, because you already are. It's just a matter of you opening yourself up during this time here, seeking the truth. You will receive everything because it's all around you. I mean, it's in you and all around you. It's just a matter of like, I'll take that, I need this, I need that kind of thing. So I hope that this reading was helpful to you in some way, but you are in the middle. So like I said, take heart that you're okay. You're okay. If you decide to stay in that commitment right now, for now, that's fine. You're in it during this liminal time. You don't need to do anything. And I would suspect it's the same for this person here. It's not a time, it's not divine timing yet for anyone to make that decision to either do this or do that. Just find that inner, heart-mind balance where you feel emotionally stable no matter where you are, okay, with who you choose to be with or not. All right, so take care of yourself, and we'll check in with you next week. Bye for now.